Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I'd film a what's in my changing bag or what's in my diaper bag. So the bag I have is the pink lining Yummy Mummy Penguins bag. It's such a good size and I absolutely love pink lining bags. I had a Yummy Mummy bag with Livy. I also had the mini one. She's got the suitcase, she's had the little backpack, I've got the backpack as well. It's safe to say we absolutely love this brand. They're so durable, like I said, they're a lovely size, they fit everything that you need in it. So I will now go through what is in my bag. First of all, we'll start with the basics. So I always take 4 nappies out with me. I just think it's a nice safe amount because as you'll see in a minute, I take 2 feeds out with me, so we always change him after a feed, and then I just like to have a couple of extra just in case I forget to top the bag or if I'm out for longer than I think I'm gonna. Along with that goes wipes. Now I haven't actually got any wipes in the bag at the minute as we've just run out of the packet that's in there and I need to go and get some out of the nursery, but it's a bit of a mission to get in there at the minute. But we use the Aldi newborn wipes, the ones with the yellow strip on. Now I'm gutted because the woman who works in there said that they might be discontinuing them, and they're the closest wipes I've found to water wipes. So I really don't know what we're going to use. I've picked up some Tesco, I think it was, or it might have been Asda sensitive wipes that say they're like cotton wool as well. So I'm going to give them a try. Hopefully they'll be alright. If not, we'll just have to switch back to water wipes, which is what we used when he was first born. We have the Aveeno Baby Bum Cream. So that's just the daily barrier cream. This is lovely. We love all the Aveeno products because they're so gentle on his skin. He's not got like particularly bad skin, it's just if anything's too harsh in chemicals, it does bring him out in a rash and he does struggle with it. But we also have from the hospital when he was admitted when he was a baby, like this, it's just in a little specimen pot. It's a really like specialised bum cream, I don't know how else to say it. We've not got much left of it though, so we do just save that for if his nappy rash flares up. Luckily, thanks to this, it's not very often that we do get bad nappy rash, so I definitely recommend picking that up. I also always carry nappy bags. They are a lifesaver for a multitude of sins. Not only obviously putting nappies in, but they do for any wet clothes, wet bibs, just anything you don't want to get on other things in your bag. Nappy bags, and they're cheap as anything. Toby is on Gaviscon because he, like his sister, has really bad reflux. He hasn't got it as bad as Livy did, thank goodness, but he does have it like quite bad. So we put 2 of these in every feed, so I always like to keep 4 feeds worth. I carry 2 bottles with me, just because there's 2 pockets in the bag. There's no other reason why I only carry 2 bottles. Plus we're never really out for longer than the amount of time it would take him to have 2 feeds. He's going every 4 to 5 hours now with his feeds, so I mean it's not very often I'm going to be out for 10 hours in a straight run. So I love the MinnieJem bottles because if we ever were caught in a situation where we were stranded somewhere, they microwave sterilise, so you don't need to lug around a steriliser with you. I mean, to be honest, who's got the space to carry a steriliser around with them? Milk-wise, again, I take 4 feeds worth out in this handy little pot. I think this is by Newbie or Nook. So I have 4 feeds worth in there. I always keep it topped up in the changing bag. I have 2 spare dummies. We use the MinnieJem dummies as well. Again, they're the only ones he's taken to. When he was younger, he had a really bad tongue tie. It wasn't picked up until he was 6 weeks old, and it was finally snipped when he was just under 8 weeks old. And these were the only dummies that he could keep in his mouth. All the other ones he would put in and just spit out. He couldn't get a good grip on them. And I think these ones is because they're so like thin. so he just manages to keep them in his mouth nicely. So I always keep 2 spare ones. Because also in his items I keep Ambisol liquid, the holy grail of teething remedies. Honestly, if you don't have this already, go and get some. I also keep 2 sachets of baby Calpol, just because you never know when a fever might hit or when they might just start feeling a bit poorly, so I always keep some of that handy in the changing bag. Plus I have a 4-year-old and she can have this, and again, you just don't know when they're going to end up getting ill, so it's nice to have that in the bag. I also keep handy some antibacterial hand gel, just for when I'm changing his nappy or preparing his bottles. And again, my 4-year-old uses this as well, because she's not a massive fan of when we're out of washing her hands in the sink. I don't know, she just doesn't like getting her hands too wet. I don't know. So this is very handy. We also have 2 big bottles of it around the house. Again, she uses that after she goes to the toilet. I use it before I cook, before I prepare bottles, everything. It's just so handy to have around the house. Have his taggy blanket. This is a new addition to our changing bag. We recently won this in a competition on Facebook. It's by a lovely lady I know called Tara, who's just had her little boy Henry. He's absolutely gorgeous. It's her company, Whoopsie Daisy Designs. They are so gorgeous. The detail and just the craftsmanship is brilliant. Like, I'm not just saying that because we won it, like I was going to purchase one of these. It's so nice for baby because they can just grip hold of all these tags. I don't know what it is about babies with tags, but they love them. And it's nice and soft on the back. He's been chewing on it, all sorts. Ever since we got it, he loves it. Another toy we have for him in the bag is his little Sophie Tiva. We do have the full-size Sophie as well, but he seems to prefer this just because he can get hold of it and give it a really good chew. So also in my bag for him, I have a spare vest and a sleep suit, just in case we have any accidents. I once got caught out really badly with Livy, and we were in the Metro Centre. She had a complete blowout. I'd forgot to stock the bag. I mean, she was quite young, so we were still tired, still learning, and Matt had to run out of the changing area and go and find some clothes for her in one of the shops. So I will never be stuck in that situation again. I always make sure I have a spare pair of clothes. I also carry around a spare pair of leggings for Livy and a spare pair of knickers for her. Even though she's been toilet trained for a good couple of years now, she can sometimes forget to go because she's too busy playing, too busy having fun. It usually happens when we're at soft play. So now I take no chances. I just carry these around me everywhere. I also have 2 bibs, 2 little dribble bibs. They're just nice, soft little bibs. They do for when he's feeding or even just if he's being a bit drooly. I also take out with me everywhere, in this little tea bag, 2 muslin cloths. A bit like with the Ambisol, if you don't own muslin cloths and you're a parent, where have you been? Seriously, muslin cloths come in for everything. Lying down when you want to change them, dribbling, sick, feeding. They're just a godsend, and I love this little bag. It came with a vest we got from Next with his initial on, and I thought it'd just be really handy for keeping them nice and safe, and it keeps them clean in the changing bag as well. In the bag I also have some crayons for Livy, just because sometimes she gets so bored if we're sat in like a cafe and I need to feed Toby, or if she's on the bus or anything like that. I just keep a packet of these crayons. They're just from, I think we got them from Wetherspoons, just they were on the side. I took a packet, so I always keep a packet of them handy in my bag in case of boredom. I also keep a pen for me because I also have my diary in my changing bag. I do have 2 diaries. I have a big proper diary at home, which my mum bought me for Christmas. She always gets me one, and I always love the one she gets me. But I also have this smaller, just thin one in my changing bag, just so that if I'm out and we need to make an appointment or anything like that, I've got it there to hand what we are doing. I know it's quite old-fashioned and most people do it on their phone these days, but I like to have it physically wrote down. I find it so much easier to keep organised that way. I also have some hand cream. I love this cream and it does what it says for once. Not many things do that these days. To keep a body spray for me, this one's my absolute favourite at the minute. It's the Impulse Why Not by Charlie. I used to always wear Charlie Red when I was younger. It was like my go-to fragrance, and it doesn't smell like that, but the fact it was by Charlie just made me want to buy it. Also in my bag, I keep this little pouch. This has all my other mummy essentials in it. So, we have sanitary towels, we have lip balm. I say lip balm, I have lip balms. I have 3 different types of lip balm. I keep lip gloss, paracetamol. I still have Rennie in here from when I was pregnant. I don't know why. Oh no, they're not Rennie, the Gaviscon, excuse me. I have plasters in here in case my shoes rub. I also have forehead. This is really, really good. I found it so useful when I was pregnant and I couldn't take my usual migraine tablets. I also have a little mirror. Last but not least is my purse. I got a new purse a few months ago. This is a Fiorelli one. It's nice and big. I had to keep my little pictures in this bit. I love that picture. So I keep my pictures in that part. It's what I keep in my changing bag. I'm gonna put it all back in my bag now and I'll show you how I organise it. So at the back here is where I keep the nappy cream, Gaviscon, the Calpol, Ambisol and the nappy bags. Then I have the nappies in this side. I usually put the wipes here, so I need to go and get those. This side is my pen, my diary, my spray and my hand cream. Then I have the bottles in the pouches there, Livy's crayons there, milk, then I put the bibs there with his tea there, then I have the taggy, and underneath there, I don't know what's going on with my bracelets, then underneath there are all the spare clothes. Side pocket here I have the antibacterial hand gel, and then I just put the bag with the muslins on the top there, and then my purse goes right on the top where I can access it. In the front I will usually put my house keys in there, and yeah, that's about it. So thank you for checking out my video today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe and leave me any comments on anything you think I'm missing from my bag. That's my call to go. He is just ready for a feed. Bye.